go. Ah, go.
Okay, sorry. We ran out of storage on the last one. Picking up right where we left off. You didn't miss anything. Talking about supplementation, talking about things we have at the gym. Vega line. Vega is a plant-based line of products, okay? So the biggest difference between a plant protein and a whey protein, those are your top two proteins that are going to be on the market today. Your plant-based protein is just that. It's plant-based, meaning that it has to be, will you get up here? God. Maggie's listening. And she wants to be part of it. When we talk about plant-based, you have to have a complex, so you can't just have one plant doesn't give you a complete protein. Okay, so there's that aspect to it. So any plant-based stuff is going to be in a complex form. With whey protein, okay, the benefits to whey is that one, there's natural forming BCAAs within a whey molecule, and it's a complete protein. The downside to it is that it is dairy-based, okay? And some of you guys are going to have a dairy intolerance, anything like that. So it depends, honestly, within these two products that we've brought in, depends on what kind of line and what kind of life you want to lead, okay? Both very, very high-quality products. So here, we have a pre-workout that we brought in. I utilize this sometimes pre-workout. I actually have quite a few people that are on it now. Again, it's all natural. Again, it's all plant-based. But here's the kicker. Why I love it is I don't drink Mountain Dew anymore. Instead of that, this is my Mountain Dew. This is my constant energy. There's no highs and lows. A lot of pre-workouts on the market today are really focused on the weightlifting end of the world. And the weightlifting end of the world doesn't get its heart rate up for very long. Okay, so you take an Enoblast or something like that as a pre-workout, and you want to come in here and hit one of our workouts, you're going to get gassed in about 2 minutes, not understand why your heart's pounding out of your chest, and there's just some physiological effects that we don't need in our facility to those pre-workouts. That's why I use this one. We'll address, there is one, it's on back order right now from Progenix, okay, so there's also a Progenix-based pre-workout item as well that'll come in down the line. So, Vega pre-workout, it's an energizer, comes in a acai berry and lemon lime. Next is a hydrator. So anytime when you're working out, even throughout the day, dehydration is a huge factor in performance and a huge factor in how you feel, a huge factor on hormone production. The main things that you're going to find that you're going to want in any sort of electrolyte-based product is going to be magnesium, sodium, and potassium. This has ample amount of that, along with vitamin C, calcium. Basically, it's a good micronutrient drink. Minnie drinks it. I drink it when I have to. I don't overly enjoy the taste of this, but I enjoy the fact that I know what I'm putting in my body, and I need some of those micronutrients in my training schedule. Next in line is post-workout. Again, and what you guys should be learning from the 90-day challenge, I tell you there's a book for sale for $20. When you talk about eating to perform, you're going to start realizing that protein is a building block. It's not essential all the time for true recovery. Plant-based recovery uses what's called, its main ingredient is actually maca root, and the utilization of a whole bunch of different natural carbs in order to help you replenish your glycogen storage that's found in your liver and your muscles that we have depleted during a high-intensity workout. Okay, so would I recommend this for some of my endurance runners who are working at a low intensity going out for a jog? No. Okay, but for what we do in here, this is a good recovery aid. I utilize it. Okay. And again, it's a good source of carbs. You're looking at 90 calories, you have 20 grams of carbs, and you're also getting in an extra 4 grams of protein with that. Next supplement on this line of things to think about is going to be their version of a recovery aid, and it's their performance protein drink. You can drink this during the day. Again, sometimes when I talk to people about a meal can be in a liquid form. A meal can be bulletproof coffee. A meal can be this protein powder. So like I told you before, whey protein has natural occurring BCAAs in it. Plant-based doesn't. They've put them in, and they've put them in tenfold. So you're getting ample amount again of BCAAs in 134 calories. You're getting 6 grams of carbs, which you know you need, to 25 grams of protein powder, and this happens all in one scoop. All right. So mind you, the scoops play a huge part when you're looking at size. When you think you're getting a ton more, this ends up being about the same. You get 23 servings here, and you're looking at about the same in Microgenics mixes. I like this. I don't like the taste of whey. I like how my body reacts to it. I love how it helps me recover. So I can drink this by itself. We're only carrying chocolate right now because I'm not asking you to put this in a smoothie. The main reason why I don't want you to put it in a smoothie is because you guys don't understand the amount of carbs that 90% of you are getting in a smoothie. So that's an issue to address down the line. This can be chugged by itself. You can sip on it. I don't have to drink it like a shot, and it helps me recover. That's why I like Vega. Last one is a energy smoothie, is what they kind of call it. During the summer when I had more smoothies in my diet because it was hot, you can throw it into a smoothie. This comes in berry and a tango.
Tropical.
Chocolate
and vanilla.
Comes in tropical and berry and chocolate and vanilla. This is another one of those middle of the day things. This isn't a pre or post. This is to help you get through the day and help you to have the appropriate amount of nutrients loading into your system. Okay, carbs that you get in this, you get 8 grams of carbs and you have 10 grams of protein. Okay, you're also getting a high dose of other elements. You're getting some superfoods in here. It's just a very clean, plant-based option for you to do in the middle of the day when you need calories, when you need fiber, when you need protein, and you don't know where to get it from. Here's an excellent source. Okay, this stuff is going to range from anywhere from $40 to $60. This is going in around 17 bucks. Correct? Correct. Okay, that's a Vega. Okay. How am I doing on battery life?
I don't know. Just talk fast.
Okay. Sorry guys, this is a long one. 2 things I'm bringing in from Muscle Farm. They're like, to become a wholesale dealer, asking for like way too much information about me. We'll see how it goes. 2 things I do promote from them that I have used in the past. One is a nighttime sleep aid. Okay, sleep is very, very important. In terms of just daily function, I'm not just talking about in the facility, I'm talking about your daily life, which is what all of this stuff is about. It's creating a little bit more functional version of yourself through diet, nutrition. Sleep's a huge part of that. You only have to take actually even a half scoop to a scoop of this. The scoops are little. Take it about 30 to 45 minutes before you go to bed. Basically, it's just a huge complex of vitamin B, there's calcium, zinc, magnesium, sodium, potassium. So again, you're getting those same electrolytes that you need to help your body recover. And then you're starting to get into some recovery night aids to think about. You have essential amino acids in here. It lists off almost all of them. And you get a little growth matrix is what they want to call it. What you're looking at is all recovery aids. And it helps you sleep. It has a low dose of melatonin in it. Any of these things are essential, especially if you cannot shut your brain off at night and we have a day to work through the next day. You need to be able to sleep. I love this stuff. I highly recommend it. Creatine, it's one of the most researched supplements on the market today. We're going to bring it in 2 forms. Both are very good forms. The difference being is that this is, let me make sure I say it right. Okay, this is creatine monohydrate, all right? Creatine monohydrate, it comes in a powder form. This is a higher version of it. There's no loading phase on either one of these. If you buy this product, I will talk to you about what a loading phase is, what kind of doses you should have, how you should take it before and after you work out. Women don't do well on a monohydrate, and the reason being is that our body retains more water. With a monohydrate, you will retain, your water retention is much higher. What that means is that we have to go to creatine HCl. HCl is just a higher, more pure form of creatine. Creatine is created within our body. We have a phosphocreatine system. It's the first system that we work in. Dude, smile at me. People need to know why they need to take this stuff, okay? If we have a higher rate of available amount of creatine with our system, we're going to be able to pull and create ATP faster and at a better rate, so we get to stay in our first system a bit longer before we have to kick over into our second system, which is our anaerobic ATP creating system, which then we have to kick into our oxidative. So that's where this comes in. If I have more creatine available within my muscles, I have the ability to create ATP, which is energy to do anything in here at a faster rate. Okay, this substance, it's been found to not have any ill side effects. Some people talk about cycling on and off of it. I've read recent research articles that they're not even concerned about having to cycle onto it and off of it. That's still your preference. If you're a bodybuilder, meathead, you want to cycle on and off, go for it. So that's my two creatines that we're going to start offering. I currently have used this one. Okay, next ones. Last little ones really quick. Progenex, okay? This is the whey protein powder version of my plant-based, okay? This one, and the reason why you're going to see this one, especially in the CrossFit market, is Progenex sponsors the CrossFit Games. Progenex sponsors 20 to 30 of the top 32 CrossFit athletes of the world, okay? So they've done a hell of a job marketing. It's actually produced right down in Cheyenne. So what they try to do in terms of marketing agency and why I support them is they want their stuff to come directly from the gyms on out, okay? So you guys really can't get this anywhere other than online through them or through me. What do we got? More muscle? Okay, I don't like the name that it's called More Muscle. Just for my ladies who think it's going to make them bulky, that can't happen unless you're taking steroids, so don't think like that. What this gives you, and why I like it and where I'd utilize it, one, it is, it's a post-workout. It can be treated as a post-workout drink and recovery aid, but what I love about it is that it can also be utilized as a midday shake. It can be utilized in the morning or at night. You're looking at 170 calories, 10 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of protein. So again, almost like a meal replacement is how you can utilize that. So that's kind of how I would spin it for my male clients or my females looking to build. This is a really good essential, I think, item to have. Either one of these, I would compare it to this version. Those two are very similar. You get everything that you need in this. That's why I love them. I'm going to go on these for a little bit and see what I find, what I like and what I don't like on them, and I'll give you a better update as the more I like it. I do have clients in here that use this, have used it for a very long time, and swear by it. Again, it depends on your taste buds, depends on what route you want to take. Muscly meathead, they all say whey protein's the only way to go. You want to look at your vacant lines and your runners, your endurance athletes, they're a little bit more plant-based at heart, they're going to go that direction. Okay, it just depends what you want to do. This comes in two flavors. This comes in Loca Mocha, which that means that you actually get a little hint of coffee and coffee flavoring in this. And before I spew this out, yes, that's what I thought. This does